everybody, welcome back. Hello P4 to 7. It's week 3 now of our online CLIC lessons. This week we are going to be using a similar format to the last couple of weeks, but this time we'll be looking at multiplication. I know from marking your CLICs the last couple of weeks that that's definitely an area that we could do with practicing. So we'll be looking at how to solve written multiplication questions. First things first, we are going to look at our Learn It's. So grab your pencils, grab your paper and get ready for your 15 questions. Okay, here we go. 15 questions. Get your pencil, get your paper. And the first question will be here in 3, 2, 1. 6 times 5 equals 5 plus 8 equals 6 plus 8 equals 5 times 5 equals 5 plus 6 equals 8 times 10 equals 3 times 2 equals 7 times 10 equals 4 plus 8 equals 9 times 2 equals 3 times 10 equals 4 times 5 equals 4 times 10 equals 6 plus 7 equals 8 times 2 equals. Okay, time for some answers. Get ready. Remember, if you want to go back and try any bits again, you can, or you can just try to beat your score from week to week. Okay, 6 times 5 equals 30. 5 plus 8, 13. 6 plus 8 is 14. 5 times 5 equals 25. 5 plus 6 equals 11. 8 times 10 is 80. 3 times 2 is 6. 7 times 10 is 70. 4 plus 8 equals 12. 9 times 2 is 18. 3 times 10 equals 30. 4 times 5 is 20. 4 times 10 is 40. 6 plus 7 equals 13. 8 times 2 is 16. The next thing you're going to do is look for the website timestables.co.uk. This isn't one we've used before in school, but it's really easy to find. Search timestables.co.uk, and you don't need an account or anything like that to play the games that we are going to look at today. Now, in your Beat That test, it works on the 2, the 5 and the 10 times table. But we're going to extend our practice a little bit today. So what I'd like you to pick from is the 3 or the 4 times table to try and build a bit of speed with those as well. Let me pick 3 times table. And you are going to see the 5-step plan. So there's 5 different types of activities that you can now do to practice your 3 times table. Step 1 is to view, read and repeat. So you will start by just saying your 3 times table out loud until it starts to flow. Okay, so 1 times 3 is 3, 2 times 3 is 6, 3 times 3 is 9, and so on. The next activity wants you to type in the answers, and the times table is in the right sequence. So 1 times 3, 2 times 3, 3 times 3. Put your answers in, and once you're happy with it, you press check. Now it's going to tell me I've not answered them all yet, but you will of course answer them all before pressing check. Scroll down to step 2, and it says to drag the answers to the right question. So 1 times 3, I'm looking for 3, and I just pull the times table answers into the right position. And again, you would hit check to make sure that that's okay. Step 3, they have shuffled them up, so they're no longer in the same order for you. So you have to click in each box and put your answers in and hit check to make sure it's okay. Step 4 gives you multiple choice, and it'll keep a wee tally of how many you've got right and how long it's taken you. 2 times 3, 6. Next question. 9 times 3, 27. Next question. So on until you've got 15 questions right. And then step 5, the table's diploma. It says answer all 24 questions right to get the diploma. So once you hit start, your 3 minutes starts counting down. 7 times 3, 21. Answer. Next question. 2 times 3 is 6. Answer. All right. See if you can manage to get your times table diploma for the 3 and perhaps the 4 times table today. And underneath that, it gives you a few games as well. So there's a little pairs game where you have to turn over 8 times 3. Oh, not quite. That's 7 times 3. And have a little look for the matching pairs. Okay, when you get right to the end of it, there's an optional worksheet. You don't have to do that, but you can if you wish. And you can then jump over if you want to try the 4 times table and give that a little go as well. Okay, I'm going to put a 10-minute timer on, but it might take you slightly longer. Take as long as you need. Go and have a little go practicing your 3 and your 4 times table today. Hallelujah, Mrs. Parker has got squared paper. Yay! Oh, that looks so much better this week. Okay, we are now going to be moving on to look at multiplying a 2-digit number by any of the times tables that you have been learning in class. This is always a question that people regularly miss out on their CLIC test or struggle to answer, but it's really nothing new. It's nothing that you can't do if you know your times tables, which you do. Let's take a little look at the first one. So 45 multiplied by 5. Look at how it's set out. So I've got my tens and my units digits in a box each. I've got my multiplication sign below and the number that I'm multiplying by, and then 2 nice neat lines for my answer. I start by multiplying my units number. So I need to do 5 times 5. 5 times 5 is 25. Now I cannot squeeze 25 into this box here. 25 is 2 tens and 5 units. So the 2 tens comes to live in the tens column. The 5 units goes into the answer. Okay, I've solved the units. Now I'm going to multiply 5 times 4. 5 times 4 tens. 5 times 4 is 20, but I've got 2 more tens to add on here. 20 add on 2 will be 22. So I put my 22 in the answer and I get 225. Okie doke, let's have a little look at the next one. 34 times 3. Just like before, I'm going to start by multiplying the units. 3 times 4. 3 times 4 is 12, but we know that that has to have the 1 in the tens column and the 2 in the units. Now I can multiply the next digit. 3 times 3. 3 times 3 is 9. Add on the 1 that you've carried over. 9, add on 1 is 10. 1, 0. My final answer is 102. Okay, one more example. Let's have a little look. 52 times 4. Set out just like before, and as before, I'm going to multiply the units first. 4 times 2. 4 times 2 is 8. Remember, you can always do the switcher. If you don't want to do 4 times 2, you can do 2 times 4. It's the same answer. Let's multiply the tens now. 4 times 5 tens. 4 times 5 is 20. Now there's nothing to add on this time, no extras down here. 20 to put into my answer. My final answer is 208. Okay, it is your turn to have a little go. I've got 3 multiplication calculations here. I'd like you to set them out just like in those examples and solve them. Okay, grab your pencil, grab your paper, and go and have a little shot at those. take a little minute to talk through the answers here. So for the very first one, 93 times 5, we would start with the 5 times 3, which is 15. 9 times 5, you then get 45, plus the 1 that you've carried over is 46. So 465. Question 2, 85 times 4. We've started with 4 times 5, which is 20. And then we have 8 times 4, 32. Add on the 2 that we've carried over, 33, 34. 340, 340 is your answer. And the last one, 48 times 3. Again, we'll start with the units. 3 times 8 is 24. 3 times 4 is 12. Add on the 2 that you've carried over, 144. Alright, we're going to finish with IXL just as we have done the last few weeks, and I'll be watching along live as you play. This week we're looking for Year 4, H8. Okay, Year 4, H8. You'll need your pencil and paper still so that you can set those calculations out and then type in your final answer. Okay, looking forward to seeing you play live. On you go. Good job everybody, well done. You have now completed your online CLIC lesson. The next thing you're going to be doing is looking at the assignment. So if you open up Tuesday's CLIC assignment, you'll see as always there's 2 tasks there. You've got your CLIC test itself. Now remember, you're just trying to beat your own score with that one, but this week we would like to see that multiplication question done correctly. And you'll also have a second job, which is practicing the multiplication skill that you've just worked on. Make sure when you're finished that you upload a picture of both of those documents to the assignment and you hand it in there, okay? And that way I can give you some feedback and mark what you've done. Great effort guys, very well done, and I will see you this afternoon.